Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Shout out to Astropro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Speaking of free samples, I am honestly so grateful because, as you know, this is allergy season in Texas. I think Texas is one of the worst places to live if you have allergies. I have this tree in my backyard. It is the cottonwood tree. I'm highly allergic to cottonwood, not only myself, but also Travis is, and I believe our children are. And Astropro has come in handy. It's a nasal spray, and it has made such a difference in my seasonal allergies. I feel like I can breathe, and it really helped relieve my symptoms quickly. Astropro is the first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working within 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take an hour. And if you've had allergies, you know that every minute counts. Astropro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astropro. Go to astroproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astropro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astropro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies.
Yay Networks.
Hi guys, I'm Brandi. I'm Stephanie, and this is your weekly dose of BS.
A few weeks ago, I was really nervous because Stephanie talked about how she wanted to give her housekeeper a car for Christmas instead of her and Travis exchanging gifts. And I was like, wow, if you don't do that, you're going to be a real big asshole. Well, guess what?
Screw you, Trey. Screw you. The
She
Grinch.
did it.
Oh. Trey, you're so rude.
Well, I was just nervous for you, but you came through. You got that car really quick.
Well, that was the thing. Like, we've wanted to do it as a family for a while. But I know how hard it is for me to get a car. I know how hard it is for people to get a car. So it was more the logistics of, are there cars to be found?
Well, Homegirl got it in like 4 days from when she said it. I was like, oh, wow.
Travis found it and located it, and then I just drove it home and prayed that I didn't get into an accident like I do with everything else. But no, we did. It was really, really sweet. She's amazing. I mean, she's been with Travis since he's moved there. So she's been with him for, golly, probably
well over 15 years, 20 years?
Probably 20, 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So she's been with him forever. But she's been with us obviously since I've known him. But she's just really good to our children, our family.
So set it up. Where did this idea come from? When did this kind of start getting the talks?
She had a car before, but it was like she's had the same car since I've known her, so like 16, 17 years. Mm-hmm. And it's very beat up and tons of miles, and it's broken down the past year and a half quite a bit. And she's one of those people that I think is like a big saver. Like, she's very good with her money. She saves. Mm-hmm. But I also think she's, I have to think of it very differently as like a lot of people go and they have a 401k with what she does. Right. Because she works with us only twice a week. So she does a bunch of different families. But like she's in charge of her retirement, I guess. Mm-hmm. So yeah. I think she's very, very good with her money. But we've been wanting to do it for a while, but we didn't want to give her something that, first of all, it was too expensive for her to keep up, because certain cars are very, like, if they break down, it's a fortune.
Yeah.
Like my car, if I have to get a new tire, God bless America, it's so expensive. So Travis actually worked with her sister and her family to make sure that it was a car that she'd be comfortable in, and also something that they think that and he thought that could be easily maintained. But we did pay for the tax and title, people. I would never, and it's fully paid for. We're not going to leave her with like, here's a car and here's your
it's $500 a
month. Congratulations. But no, it was really sweet. It was really sweet.
So was it Cruz that thought of this?
I mean, Cruz is definitely my most like kind-hearted giving kid. So he's wanted to do it forever. So he was definitely the most like, he brought it up a lot. So that's why we were like, we'll let him give her the key. And Chance is just a lot shyer than Cruz. Like But Cruz is like, it was definitely something that he's wanted to do for a long time.
Cruz had this smile from ear to ear for probably a solid hour. He was so excited. It was so cute. She came out and started immedially crying. Stephanie started crying too.
I'm like very sensitive. If somebody cries, I'm going to cry right along with them. I'm like, it's so sweet. But I don't know. I think it was a perfect thing to do for Christmas. It was really, really perfect. I actually think we've as a company, we'll do like leukemia Texas and and like adopt kids through them. But I think it's something that I'd like to maybe not buy somebody a car every year, but maybe like maybe have my family adopt a kid as well as the company for like Leukemia Texas or something, and just do something like that every Christmas. Because I think it's a good lesson to learn about. Like I told Cruz, I was like, was that more fun for you, more rewarding than getting a bunch of gifts at Christmas? And he was like, yeah, it was my favorite Christmas ever. So I do highly recommend it for people. I know not everyone can buy a car, but even if it's Angel Tree or something, I think just putting that emotion where it's better to give than receive is something that's sticks with kids.
Well, and she genuinely loves your family.
No, she's so sweet.
Like her own.
She's so
like
sweet.
It could not have been, I think, more special.
Yeah, she's so sweet. I love her.
So tell everyone what happened right after you gave her the keys.
Oh, then she immediately got in the car, turned it on. So I was like, we got to remove that bow. And then drove around and honked her horn the whole way down the street.
And they were like, well, she's gone. She came back.
I quit. She
came
did
back.
come back. Yeah. But her whole family was there. Like her kids were there. Her sister was there. Like they were all a part of it. It was fun.
It was so sweet.
It was so fun.
Cruz was he was talking about it that night. He was so proud.
Yeah, he was very excited. Yeah, he was very excited. So no, it was a perfect Christmas. And now we're just on to New Year's next.
Yes.
Do y'all find that you like buying gifts more than receiving gifts?
I like buying gifts, yes.
Me too.
Absolutely.
Yes, I actually do too. Here's the deal. I used to love receiving gifts when I was younger because that was the only time that I ever got anything. Yeah, whenever I was in high school or like middle school, really the only time my parents bought my sister and I stuff was right before school. We got like money for new clothes and then Christmas time. And that was the only time we ever got anything new. So I lived for right before school and Christmas. And now that I'm older, it's just not like there's something about Christmas is fun for the kids, but like it's like.
I could not for the life of me make myself a list because there is nothing that I could think of that I want bad enough that I wouldn't buy myself.
Well, exactly.
Or that I want to wait for.
Yes.
Same thing with the wedding registry. I'm like, I don't want to wait 4 months for these cups.
Yes.
I will buy them myself. So, but I have a really, I had a really tough time because I am very good at buying Zach gifts, and I would just like buy them as I saw them. And I started in like September. And so then it came to around the Christmas tree and I had like 45 gifts for him. And me, who did not make a list once, had like, 10. And I was like, this is weird.
Wait, you buy each other 10 and 45 gifts. You buy each other more stuff than I buy my kids.
Well,
Crazy.
as I saw stuff, I would buy it. I'm like, that's cute. I'll get that for him. And then it kind of went like way overboard. This is the second time I've done this.
Trey,
Actually,
whenever you have children, oh my God.
I know, I can't wait. I want a baby.
You are going to be like, they're going to have 500 gifts.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Y'all are probably going to have a baby right away.
I told Zach the other day I want a baby and he quickly said no.
You want to
But I'm starting to look at school districts.
Yeah, I feel like that would be so great.
Yeah.
That would be like, we can set up like hidden cameras. That'd be like a whole reality show.
Yeah.
Trey going from wanting a baby to being like, you know what, I'm going to wait a few years and 48 hours.
Yeah, literally. A few weeks ago, Steph and I were at the nail salon, and she was asking me, she's like, do you think you want to adopt or have a surrogate? I was like, I think I'll adopt. And I was like, but not for like, I don't know, like 3-4 years. And she was like, okay. And then she proceeds to like look at children that are available for adoption. I was like, no, not for like 3-4 years. She's like, well, what's wrong with this one?
You know,
I'm like,
that you
I just don't want a child.
They have so many kids that need homes. So they're like foster agencies and adoption agencies. You can actually go online. And there are like all these, I mean, it's really, really sad. And there are all these kids that need a home. And you know what's really sad is a lot of them have special needs. So a lot of them are like, they have like whatever, like feeding tubes, like it's got to be really, really hard to, first of all, be that child wherever you're like you're living in a foster care system and you have like all those special needs, it's got to be really hard. And then also I'm like, Trey, you need to adopt one of these kids because they really, really need a
so
home.
That's the whole spiel she gave me. As I just said, I don't want a child for like 3-4 years. She's like, all right, well then I guess this kid will just never have a home because you don't want a child for 3 or 4 years. I'm like, I'm not taking them all. What do you mean?
I'm like,
and she's like, well, they're available right now. I'm like, I know, but
this kid cannot wait 3 to 4 years.
She's like, who knows where they'll be? They'll be gone.
Well, you're going into that stage where I'm already like, okay, I'm ready for y'all to graduate and move out of my house. I'm like, I have a long time. Like I told Stephanie when we were in New York with you, I was like, I'm trying not to get too close to Breland so I can send her to boarding school.
You're like,
I did the other day. I started like thinking about school districts and the price of private school in Dallas.
Trey, trust me, Brandi and I know.
I know. I was like, I don't know how you have a kid and make less than $1 million a year. Truly,
it's so expensive.
It is so expensive.
It's wild.
It's so expensive.
And then it's like where you live. So if you don't want to do private school, then you got to try to live in a certain area.
Right.
Yes.
But
I know. So I was like, all right, well, I want some of the private schools. I'm to Highland Park High School because that's a great school. Well, that's still $4 million to buy a house. So regardless, I don't know how in the world people afford children. I really don't.
Even when people that are renting, I know somebody that rents a townhome in Highland Park and they spend $8,000 of rent and it's like a 2-bedroom tiny
insane.
townhome.
But they want the school district for their kids.
Yes. It's for their
speaking of
daughter,
rent, I have a grievance and it's with all the realtors on TikTok. I was told by all the little TikTok agents that, maybe the interest rates are high now, but you can spend, 5 to 7% on interest, or you spend 100% interest on rent. You all could not have been more wrong. I paid my mortgage the other day and I bought this house fully understanding that I'm going to refinance it. I spent more on interest every month than I did on rent. Plus, I get to pay my insurance. Plus, my principal. Don't listen to the TikTok agents. They're all lying and they're scamming you. That's it.
I didn't even know there were TikTok agents.
I just had to get that out.
Are they selling homes on TikTok?
They have taken over the world.
Yes, they'll be on there because sometimes I'll do like apartment tours, even though I don't need an apartment. But they'll be like, "This is what you can buy for $1,400 a month in Dallas," and I'm like, "Oh, I want to know what you can buy for $1,400 a month." And like, what you can.
It's a box,
and it's like. Well, some of them are like super nice, but I'm like, but where is this place? Because I've never I know what you've paid. I know what other people pay. Like it's expensive. So yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch like Dallas TikTok homes. But Trey, whenever I had a house in Dallas, I would pay my mortgage every month, and I had like the interest, like all the stuff kind of wrapped in the mortgage. So I wasn't paying it.
Tulsa?
My house in Tulsa, yeah. Not like I don't know what my house is right now because thank God Travis pays for it. But I remember working at our day spa at the time and getting online because I would pay my mortgage every month, and I looked and I saw how much I was actually paying down on the house, like how much of it was going to interest and how much was actually going to the principal. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then it stressed me out so much that I, like everything I made for like the next 2 years just went straight to that stinking house so I could get it paid off because I was like, the amount of money, I feel like you pay more in interest if you do the minimum payments, like your mortgage payment, then you probably pay for the entire house, right? Like I bet you it's double. That house. I was like, I am not paying this much money for that house. That house is not even that expensive.
Yeah. I put it like this little calculator. If I pay an extra $1,500 a month on my mortgage, I will cut like 20 years off of my total loan. I was like, that's crazy.
It's insane. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Yeah, I think with New Year's coming up and us going on our trip that I'm going to need some BetterHelp. Because you know how on all of our trips, mostly all of them, someone shows up, and that's Brian's dad. So if you don't know, it drives me crazy, like literally crazy. So I'm going to need some better help to get me through it.
No, that's so true. He does show up like unannounced every time. And Brian's like, surprise. And Brandi's like, oh my gosh.
I'm like, I'm going to go home now.
That's the thing in life. I feel like when things are going good, you know, you're like, oh, I've got this under control. But let's be honest, a lot of times in life
throws you curveballs.
Like one after the other. Like they throw you a curveball and then you like start walking again and you're like, okay, I've got this. And then you get slapped by another curveball.
No, it's like you have to take care of yourself.
Yes, you do. You do. And I think especially as women, sometimes people are like, oh, is it selfish to take care of yourself and worry about yourself? But yes, it's the right thing to do because you can't take care of other people if you're not taking care of yourself and your needs. And for me, and I know, Brandi, you're a mom as well, like I always feel like how can you be the best version for your children if you're not even the best version of yourself for you? So I am a big believer in therapy, Brandi. I know you are as well as Trey. And I love BetterHelp. I love that you can get therapy through your own home. And I also love that it's a fraction of the cost of traditional therapy. I have done a lot of therapy in my life, and I know how expensive it can be. And I love that this is an affordable, amazing way to get therapy. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit BetterHelp.com/weeklydose today and get 10% off of your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/weeklydose.
By the way, okay, what is the one thing that you could probably tell Zach or that Zach could say to you or Travis could say to you that might make you like throw your shoe at him?
In regards to what? There are so many things.
Like just piss you off.
Oh,
well, it happens every day. Let me think. What have you done all day?
Oh, that's a good
That's a good one because because the girls, speaking of constant, they're having practice and one of them got out at 9:30 at night and I was like, you go get her or whatever. And he's like, you don't work. And I'm like,
oh, yeah, see?
I'm
kind
like,
of the same. Yes.
I don't work, do I?
Yes. I'm like, listen, Anus, you get off at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I have to take these little children around all night long to all their stuff. Like, guys don't get it. It's like I feel like being a mom is so much harder than our husbands really get. I'm like, first of all, you think I like to cook? You think I like to carpool? You think I like to drive them all over the place? You think I like to sit and watch tennis freezing in the cold because we are not members of the place that Cruz plays tennis at and I have to sit there shivering while he's playing? You think that's enjoyable? No, it is not.
Yeah, you do spend like 5 hours a day in the car.
I know.
Yes.
That's why I love having a luxury car because some people will be like, why do you drive? Why don't you just have a minivan? Nope. It's all about my little space that I'm sitting in.
Yes, because that is your office.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I
There was
bought
a
the
bathroom in there that would be even better.
Oh,
You know what?
I'm surprised there's not.
That's what we're, if anybody listens, steals our idea. I'm patenting it right after this. But that's what we should do. We should have like,
Installing
where, in the driver's seat is, where you can push a button and then the driver's seat like pulls back and then there's a toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then
I
you
would
can
want
pee-pee.
it to just go to the street.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like you can, while you're driving, you can like open it up. And like it can
just
release.
Tinkle out. So I have the same car as Brandi, and I will tell you, it is the best mom car ever. Like
It's amazing.
they have thought of it's an Escalade. They have thought of literally everything in the new Escalade. That there is a microphone in the driver's seat that will play in the third row, so you're not having to scream at your kids and they can just hear you. It is.
Oh yeah, and then I have to turn it off because then I can hear them too much.
I would be spying.
The next thing, Escalade, if you could do is have like a limo where the wall comes up.
Yes, but that car
I'd be really happy.
That car is worth every single penny. So I have this weird fear of getting into a wreck in the car wash. This has always made me nervous. And so I was going through the car wash the other day, and there was a car, there's two lanes, and there was you like pick which lane you're going to get in. And after the car paid, they were like right in the middle. And I was like, that's weird. And they had some like scratches on their bumper that I noticed, but I was like, I don't know what's going on. So finally I pick my lane, and that's when they decide they're going to pick that same lane and they're in front of me. And I was like, okay, I don't like this. On the Escalade, there's like 1.5 million cameras. So I turned my front camera on.
Good for you.
And I think it's like always recording or something. So we're going through, and I'm under like all the flappy things,
Uh-huh.
And so is the other cars where you can't see. And I'm noticing my front camera, they're not moving. And I'm moving. And the car keeps moving closer and closer. And I'm getting closer and closer and
They
closer.
put their brakes on.
They did. And I lay on my horn. I slam my brakes. And the car wash, I was like, what? They stopped the whole wash. He's like, what's going on? I was like, they're not moving. And I was like, I think they just tried to get me to hit them to pay for their bumper.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so I went back and I played the footage on my car and I was like, look, they stopped.
Yes.
They did.
What did the guy say?
He was like, well, good thing you stopped too. And I was like, no, that's like, I want more distance between me next time I come back, between me and the car in front of me.
Yes.
Like, that's not.
So I have a friend who that actually happened to. She was in, so I knew that's where you're going at. She was going through a car wash like you did. And she said the car in front of her pushed on their brakes and she ran into them and they made a huge deal of it. So that actually does happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm sure their light said green to go.
I don't know. Well, they should have been like rolling along with the thing, but somehow they got off the track and they were just moving along by themselves.
That's insane.
Oh,
that is crazy.
Mad. Oh my gosh, I have a fun story to share with you guys. So this is totally up our alley. So this happened a few weeks ago in Las Vegas. A woman found herself arrested for stealing a guy's watch. Guess where she hid it?
Where?
Up her cooter.
How was it a big watch? Was it?
So this lady, I mean, it was a Rolex. It was a Rolex. So police were called to the Aria Hotel after a man claimed that he was cuddling with a 33-year-old, and she continually insisted that he take off his Rolex while they were laying together. The alleged victim told the cops that he put the watch under the pillow and continued to drink wine at the lady's request. But he says that at one point he noticed that the watch was missing. She went into a panic and left. He said he followed her all the way to the lobby and reported it to security. And apparently the police found her, searched her, could not find the Rolex at first, but eventually they located it in her cooter.
Oh my. First of all, would you want your watch back if some random person had it in their cooter?
No. But this just reminded me, there is someone that I think we all mutually hate that did something very similar. Remember this girl that was stealing that man's jewelry to open a business?
No.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'll remind y'all afterwards who this is. It's someone
That we know?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I don't think I know
Well,
the
wait,
story.
say the story because nobody else is going to know. Is it like on
Remember
TV
the girl? No, it's just like a well-known fact around town. We talked about this. Remember the girl that went after and all his trademarks and opened businesses?
Yes.
That same girl? Mm-hmm. She was reportedly stealing a man's watches and jewelry to open this business that she now has in Dallas.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have a really good friend. His nickname's Animal. I don't think he lives here anymore, but he lived here for a hot minute. And he moved from Oklahoma to Dallas, and he took a girl home one night, and they were making out. And he had this like amazing like Rolex, like all like different colored diamonds. It was really cool.
He had the rainbow Rolex?
Yes.
Oh, that's expensive.
And so they made out, and then I think they did the wild thing because the next day he woke up and his watch was gone. She stole it and left.
That's like a $300,000 watch.
It's very expensive.
Wow.
Yes.
You know, back in my single days, that was I never wanted people to come to my house. I was like, I don't want you to touch my stuff. That was always I'm like, no. I have nice things. I don't want you to see it, take it, touch it. Yeah.
It's so crazy. But yeah, there are people out there that just are not,
Yeah.
are not the
good
best.
people.
Not the best people. And there are people out there who kind of use and abuse people to get what they want out of life. So you have to be careful who you let in.
Are you referring to someone in particular?
No, just that girl, I
feel like there's a
guess.
story
Yes.
here.
No. But I think there are a lot of people like that in the world.
Yeah. You know, sad news for some of the small towns around the U.S. Apparently, Walmarts are looking at closing because theft there has gotten absolutely out of control. And now when a store has theft, they are not just eating that, they're passing that cost along to the customer. So if you're like, why are my groceries so expensive? It's because someone else is taking them and someone's got to make up that cost difference. But apparently Walmart is looking at actually shutting down stores because theft is so high right now.
Oh, that's sad.
Which we're fine. We go to H-E-B and Target, so we're good.
But everybody else, my poor parents, that's like the only place. Because, I mean, they have another.
They won't shut it down in your small town.
And like, stop stealing. I don't think there's a lot of theft that goes on in Coweta, but it's like some people, like that is, I know like when I go see my parents, they have like a little small, like cute grocery store, but they don't have a lot of groceries there. Like you go for one thing, you're going to have to go to Walmart because they will have like, they will never have it.
Well, other stores can't compete in those small towns too.
Yeah.
Like there's no way.
Yes. But yeah, that's great. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. My husband's from Oregon, and I think a lot of their stores, especially downtown, had to shut down too because there was so much stealing going on. It's just so crazy.
Have y'all ever had anything really valuable stolen from you?
Oh, Brandi, have you?
I don't feel like I have anything very valuable. Because I'm always like, like, you know, sometimes when the house is dirty, I'm like, I'm just going to burn it down.
Stephanie, have you?
Trying to think if I've had anything really, really valuable stolen.
You know, I had my purse stolen out of my car once. But and I had my purse stolen at the grocery store with my keys in it and my phone, and I was supposed to meet Stephanie.
Oh,
do you remember that?
Yes.
Yes, I was at Old Navy, and they stole my purse out of the basket.
Because they wouldn't do anything about it because you knew who it was.
Mm-hmm.
You knew who it was?
Yes.
I knew it. Well, because it was weird. It was they were teenagers or young boys in their teen or older teens, whatever, or 20s, I don't know. But they had come around my cart, and Brooklyn was a baby, and I remember them, and I was like, that's awkward. And I leaned down to pick up some items, and when I turned around, Brooklyn goes, "That's Mommy's purse," and she was like, maybe two, yeah. And
so did you confront them?
Yeah, I'm like, I think y'all have my purse, like, you know. And then they literally took off, and then I went to the front desk, like, hey, you know, or the front of the thing.
And the manager did nothing.
So I had no car keys, no phone.
How'd you get home?
I ended up going, like, borrowing someone's phone and calling, and the dealership had to come, and
I would have thrown my cart at them. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, it was like it all happened so quick too.
Oh wow. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't think of anything where it like was still. I mean, I'm sure like money occasionally, but like that also could be me just not paying attention and losing it myself. But there's nothing that like I've never had anything horrible happen.
You had a wedding ring come missing though.
Yeah, but I think that was cruise, and I can't blame family.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you where all your money goes. It goes to cruise.
Yes.
Anytime, I've seen this, and I think you know this too. Anytime Travis sees just like money laying around he presumes is yours, he's like, Cruz. And Cruz is loaded.
He's like, yep, that's mine. That's mine.
Mom leaves it laying around, it's mine. Finders keepers. Yep.
You're right.
That kid's smart.
You're very right. Yep, he is. He's money bags. He is money bags.
Do y'all have any New Year's resolutions?
Oh.
Ooh, I don't know if it's a New Year resolution, but I did change my workout recently. I did this thing. I'm doing this thing called 12-3-30. Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay.
On the treadmill?
Yes.
Yes. I've done
Brandi,
this.
I think you would actually like it because it's like, because I was doing the 14,000 steps, which I still like, but it was kind of getting a little like cold outside. So I'm like, I got to switch it up for the winter. So I saw this, my friend was telling me about this thing. And so you're at a 12% incline on the treadmill.
Oh, I have.
You walk at 3 miles an hour for 30 minutes. And I'm like, oh, you can do anything for 30 minutes. I'm telling you, it is so
12% is a lot.
It's hard. Like the 12% incline's a lot. Yeah. But I do think it's a really good, especially I'm going to be 43 in June. And like, I swear, like after 40, it just starts sucking. Everything, like you start seeing things in your face, or at least I do. Like I just feel like it's hard to stay toned. Like gravity just
stand on your head
you
for a few
up.
hours.
Yes. So I do think it's really good for like muscle tone too, because you're using like besides your arms, you're using your stomach, you're using your back muscles, you're using like definitely your legs. So highly recommend. But it's like it's tough. It's tough.
It is.
So anyway, that's kind of, I'd like to eat a little bit. I mean, I feel like every year, just eat a little bit better, take better care of myself. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing really in my life that I dislike so much where I'm like, I need to make a totally new path.
Yeah, I am going to keep doing what I'm doing. That's it. What are you?
I have a goal of being more organized because we have the move coming up. And
That's a good one.
I just want to be more organized because I feel like it'll make me like feel better about myself like on a daily basis because nothing makes me crazier than like messes everywhere. And I've got messes everywhere all the time.
You have 4 kids.
Yeah. Well, and
So-
most of the time they're not my messest people.
Yes.
Like,
So your real New Year's resolution is to get your kids more organized, because then your life will be so much more organized.
or I need to hire someone to permanently organize them.
Exactly.
Maybe that'll happen. I don't know.
But no, I mean, I probably could be more organized too. Yeah, I should make that mine, but I'm not going to. I just, I'm just going to keep being myself too, Trey.
Be you.
Just be me. Okay, thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. I hope you have the most amazing New Year. You can follow me at Steph Holman on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes. Happy New Year. You can follow me at Brandi Redmond.
And you can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast.
See you in 2023.
Bye.
Bye.
With the new MyLowe's Pro Rewards American Express card, earn 3 points per dollar spent on Lowe's qualifying purchases for the first 6 months after card account opening. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's and earn points on eligible purchases everywhere else Amex is accepted. Card members get more at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval. 5% can't be combined with any other offer. Exclusions and restrictions apply. Points subject to loyalty terms at Lowe's.com/terms and credit reward terms at Synchrony.com/MLPRA-terms. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.